Hey, it's Cara. Welcome to Cara's Basement. Here is a holiday gift to you. We're going to dig back, a blast from the past, a previous interview done in 2008 with, at the time, a very little-known artist named Adele. She's up for several Grammys now. Everybody knows who Adele is, but back then, not so much, especially in the USA. She was getting some radio airplay with Chasing Pavements and had just appeared on Saturday Night Live. So let's turn the clock back to 2008 for Adele.
I heard that you settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now.
Thanks a lot for talking to me, Adele. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. You know, I just can't get over how young you are because, you know, from what I've heard of you, especially your singing, your songwriting, and then the stuff on TV I've seen, I can't believe you're only 19. You're like an old soul in a young body.
Yeah. I turned 20 in May, so.
Oh, then you'll be really old, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I'll be 19 forever with this record, to be honest.
Well, you know what, though? There's something to be said about the emotions you feel when you're 19. Like, when I was dumped when I was 19, it hurt so much worse than it does now.
Yeah, young love's the worst. Woof. It's more intense than any, I reckon.
Yeah, you know, I saw you on CBS this morning over the past weekend, and that was really great. They were showing how you were in New York looking for a place to live, so you could go right.
Yeah, no, I saw it yesterday. I didn't watch it when it went out. I was at home in London, but I watched it online yesterday.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Did you find a place?
No, not yet. That one went. The one I saw that I really liked and got excited by. So not yet, but I'm back in probably about a month to New York, so I'll have a look again when I'm there.
Why do you want to move to the States as opposed to living in Britain?
Because, it's not going to be forever. I'm not going to kind of pack all my bags and move to the US forever and never come back to London. London is my home and it always will be. But I just think, because I haven't got that many friends in America, you know, I don't know that much about where to go and what's good to do and stuff. And I think kind of taking myself out of my comfort zone will kind of force me to write a second record because, you know, my second record might take a year, 6 months or 20 years to write. So, you know, it's just to kind of get it going again.
Don't you need to experience stuff to have something to base your writing on, some kind of love or experience or whatever? Yeah,
definitely. My first record was all about that. And in the last year since I broke up with that boy, I haven't really had that much going on in my love life, so I don't really know what I'm going to write about at the moment because I've never written a happy song, and I'm really happy at the moment, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
It's funny. You know, it's interesting to me because you are only 19. I just keep thinking back when I was 19. If I could have just partied every day and never worked, it would have been awesome, especially if I would have had the money to do it. Isn't the temptation now to have a lot of fun really there? I'm sure you're getting all kinds of great party invitations.
Yeah, I don't like going to like celebrity parties and like launches and stuff. I think they're rubbish. So I've been to a couple at the beginning, like, you know, when my album first came out, but I just don't like them. And, you know, I hate having my photo taken. It's just swamped with paparazzi. So it's a bit kind of stupid of me to complain about paparazzi and then go somewhere where they're going to be. So,
right.
But, you know, I had a couple of months off recently, and I got to stay at home in England, and I went out every night and stuff like that, and I hated it. It kind of gets really boring. It's so unproductive, and so I don't miss it at all. Like, I'd much rather not have any time to myself for a while, to be honest. I just bore myself when I'm on my own.
You are an old soul in a young body.
You know what? I've swapped going out with my friends for hoovering and mopping my flat.
That's so sad. So you've been getting some TV exposure in the States, which is great. That thing on CBS. You were on Saturday Night Live on what turned out to be the most watched episode ever.
Yeah,
it was the one with Sarah
amazing.
Palin. How was that? What was that experience like? Did you get to meet her?
I did get to meet her, yeah. It was an amazing show because on the Thursday, you know, it's just nice to be asked to do like kind of such a high-profile show, you know, even if it was an election, just to be asked to do it is amazing. Not that we have it here in the UK. We don't have SNL, we don't have Leno, Letterman, Oprah. We don't really have any of them. But on the Thursday, and Josh Brolin was hosting the show I was on, it was just me and him that were at the sound check and the rehearsals and stuff. And then we turned up on Saturday, and there were thousands of Secret Service, and he was like, "What's going on?" Because she was meant to do it the Saturday just gone when Coldplay played, Sarah Palin, and she ended up doing the week we did it. So it was completely by luck that it ended up being a huge show, you know. But she was nice, you know. I mean, I don't really talk politics at all. I don't know enough about it, but
no sleazy backstage stuff to spill.
No, but she was really nice backstage. She was just like, "Oh, hi, like, I thought you were really good. And I was like, oh, thanks.
What's going on like in the UK as far as our elections? Does it seem really odd over there? What goes on over here, like all the negativity and all that stuff?
A little bit. I mean, they don't write about it as much as like the American media do, obviously, because it's not our election. But it's starting to get really high profile. But it doesn't seem that weird when it's on TV or in the papers, because I've spent quite a lot of time in America recently. So, if I've got the telly on, it's only ever Obama or McCain's face on the TV.
Right.
So it's not really that weird. I've kind of kept up to date with the debates a little bit, but I'm still a bit clueless. But it's starting to pick up here.
So I heard a rumor, and this could be completely off, not true, but maybe it is. Are you working with Justin Timberlake on your new record?
Oh my God, I wish that rumor was true.
All right, let's start it.
Was true. No, where did you hear that?
I made it up. No, I saw it online somewhere.
Oh, you did read it, or you made it up?
No, well, I saw it online. Somebody was speculating that wouldn't it be cool if? So I'm like, maybe that person knew something.
Okay. I think I'm doing this. I don't think it's been announced yet, but I'm doing this show soon, in a couple of weeks, and he's playing there as well. So maybe if I can woo him, maybe I just lock him in a corner and just sing to him. Maybe he'll want to work with me. I'd love to work with him. He's amazing.
It wouldn't be that unbelievable for him to do that, I mean, I think it would be fabulous.
Really? Does he like doing that kind of thing, working with new people?
No, did you sing with Paul McCartney?
I sang alongside Paul McCartney. He was next to me when I sang.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That must be incredible.
That's exactly what I did when I found out he was on the show. It was the first TV I ever did. It was here in London. And it was Jules Holland, Late of Jules Holland. It's kind of like this really prestigious music show. Like, everyone does it, It's a really great music show. It's on really late, and it's just kind of a real tastemaker, But they have anyone from Paul McCartney to me, who didn't even really have a record deal yet, and I had no songs. I had one song. So it's a really great show, and he was on it, and Bjork was on it. It was ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it was ridiculous.
And that was your first time on TV?
Huh?
That was your first time on TV?
That was my first time on TV.
Jeez.
And Jules Holland, the show, is my favourite show ever. I've been watching it since I was like 4.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So you went to the same school, I don't think at the same time, as Leona Lewis and
other
everyone
else and Kate Nash.
Yeah, so how cool is that? Does she ever come back and, speak at Career Day?
Well, I mean, everyone's older than me. Like, I'm the youngest that's come from the Brit school so far, but only in terms of school years. In terms of years, they're actually not that much older than me. So Leona was only a year above me, I think. And I think Amy Winehouse was a few years older than us. But I left by the time that everyone kind of made it big, So I kind of had my record deal when everyone started releasing their records and blowing up everywhere. But I know that most of them have gone back since then, but I left since then, but I know that all 3 of them have gone back. That's so cool. When did you know that this is what you wanted to do, that you had talent, and then it was definitely your dream? I never really realised it was my dream until I got offered a record deal, really. Like, I've always been singing, and I've always kind of been doing, songs for my mum and shows if she ever had a birthday party or a dinner party or something. But, everyone loves to sing. Everyone loves to kind of sing in the shower or along to the radio in the car or into their hairbrush at home in front of the mirror when you're 14 and pretend that you're winning awards after you're watching the MTV Awards. You go in the bathroom and look in the mirror and pretend to cry and stuff like that. And I just never thought it would actually happen. And I just... So, like I said, it's so many people's dream, and it doesn't happen for everyone. And I just assumed that I'd be one of the people that it would never happen for. So I thought it was a joke when I got an email from my record company in England, XL, saying, "Can you come in? We'd like to talk to you." I was going to try and blag an A&R job, and they were like, "No, we want to sign you." And I think not until really I kind of put pen to paper, and they were like, "Oh, great, you're on XL now." That's kind of when I realised, oh God, and making the record was really fun, and it just didn't really kick in until the album came out here. And the cool thing is, you're probably in for even bigger success than you've experienced, so it's just going to keep on getting better. It is, yeah. It's very, very weird in a good way, It's just I can't really quite get my head around it, but it's probably quite healthy that I can't get my head around it, because then I don't really realise what's going on. See, again, it's that old soul kicking in, because some young 19-year-old other one would kind of go, woo! I'm the best. That's awesome. Well, thanks for talking to me. Good luck. Oh, thank you.
I can't wait for your next album. Chasing Pavements is a fabulous song, by the way.
Thank you very much.